Yeah, so the sponge is really good, and the filling is delicious.
Yourself from the pink, pale colors of Christmas. I love this sponge. It's light, but too light. What you guys should do is balance the spice, the puff caramel all together.
Thank you. Let's taste this cookie. We did an orange vanilla sugar cookie.
What's going on, faithful? Joanne here. Joe Montana, Steve Young, and 168 JMSY. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick show on reviewing of the Falcons game and the pressers and all that and the highlights because basically I know I won't be on here tonight and I won't be here tomorrow night. So basically our game against Titans tomorrow night. So I won't be on here to do all that. So basically I know I'm not here with my two men, Lawrence and Mark, because they got their lives right now and they do their own thing. So I understand that. But I just wanted to come on here and throw this at you. That way it's all done. And I'm sure you guys already saw the press conference on that, but I just want to put on video that I put on here that we can put back and look at ourselves. All right. So basically I'm gonna start out as of course 1 second. Let me see here. Where am I going at here? And of course, you're watching. You're welcome to the Always Faithful 24/7 podcast. All right. Even though I have the other guys with me, so it's all good. They have their own lives, so it's all good. All right. Now I'm gonna throw my man Lawrence out there. Watch him on YouTube. Bam Bam LJ29. And on Twitter, you follow him at Bam Bam LOD. All right. That's him. And follow my man Mark on Twitter at Mark_Faithful87. That's how you can find him. All right. Very cool dude. These guys are very cool dudes. They are very cool guys. And love them both. So. And of course, you can follow me. Of course, the channel. Always Faithful 24/7, 2 spaces, and the Twitter at JMSY688. All right. Now, I'm gonna get started up here. That way, you guys, I don't have that much time, so I'm gonna try to do as fast as I can. Okay. I'm gonna mute for a minute. And I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, the first one, guys, is going to be a highlight for the game. Okay, there you go.
And underneath and incomplete. Looking for a flag and a pass intended for Gage.
You still have to feel good about the way your defense responded.
Garoppolo on 1st and 10 goes outside Kittle. He got a good block on the play by Ayuk, and he's on the roof up to the 35. And the knee, as Mel was telling us, a concern. Concussion symptoms as well. 1st and 10. Williams the block. Mack the block. Crumbling pocket. Dumped it off. Got it off on the play to the running back, Wilson. And Wilson in the backfield. Ayuk on the move. Good time. And downfield he goes. Kittle on the fly. Rocketing one downfield to about the 17 is Garoppolo. 28-yard pickup. 3rd and 8. Matthews the block. Crumbling pocket. Key has got him. Nice catch right there. Ayuk on the move, getting a block downfield by Samuel. Finally taken down. It's down in 10. Walking outside, they got a nice one there from Brunskill that unleashes Jeff Wilson. Juszczyk will get the call. Here he goes. Pyle driving in for the touchdown. Steering through the defense, Kyle Juszczyk with his first rushing touchdown of the season from 6 yards away. Gene, thank you. That sack would have made it a 54-yard field goal instead. Wilson was in the backfield, 1st and 10. Garoppolo, downfield, Samuel stiff arms his way into Harmon. Compton the block at the right tackle. Williams the block at the left tackle, and underneath they go. And this is caught by Jennings, who spun away from Moreau and works his way with a nifty move to the 10 and a gain of 15.
Is the one to get it down and break the tackle to get to the 10.
Wilson was on the move, but the handoff goes to Samuel, who got the block from Kittle and takes it in, slicing for 6. 10-yard touchdown run. Deebo Samuel. Davis trying to get some room, and there's just not much there. Now, thank you, Mike Davis in the backfield. 1st down and 10. Where they come up the middle, and they cut him. Ebukam comes through. Pitts. Ryan. Crumbling pocket. Here comes Bosa.
I think the ball came
I think there was a fumble on the play at the 38. Bosa getting sacked number 15. Juszczyk is back there with Wilson, who gets the call. Burrowing for the touchdown. It's the 3rd rushing touchdown today for San Francisco. That for 5 for Wilson, his first of the year. Cordell Patterson hit by Bosa. Slowed enough there that they came in with Givens and others on that line, making the stop and no gain on the play. He'll be close to 1,000 before the end of the year. 1st and 10. Nice run right here by Wilson. 2nd down and 2. Wilson again. Nice hesitation. Works his way, slings his way outside.
Giving me some flashbacks.
Here's Hasty. He finds a hole. 3rd and goal at the 4. Garoppolo. Touchdown. Jennings. Patterson. Blocked by Matthews. Read well that time by Jimmy Ward. And on downs, it'll go back to the 49ers. It's a 1st and 10 with the handoff here to Jeff Wilson. Busting outside, chased by Terrell, and out of bounds he goes.
My bad, guys. Yeah, tell you that game was unbelievable. It was. Our defense was on cue, and everybody got the chance at the ball. We just ran it down their throats. So hopefully we'll do the same thing tomorrow night. So now I show you that. Now I'm going to show you the highlights of course, JWJ. Of course, everybody. That's how I pronounce him, JWJ. But how everybody else pronounce him is Jeff Wilson Jr. Okay.
Is what defensive coordinator D'Amico Ryan was telling me how he wants them to play.
Getting down in 5. The run right here as they try to grind out close to a 1st down on the play. With his second straight miss, the knee, as Mel was telling us, a concern. Concussion symptoms as well. 1st and 10. Williams the block. Matt the block. Crumbling pocket. Dumped it off. Got it off on the play to the running back, Wilson, who will dance his way and tackled by Alua Khan at midfield. It's down in 10. Walking outside, they got a nice one there from Punchkill. That unleashes Jack Wilson. Here's Jack is back there with Wilson. He gets the call. Burrowing for the touchdown. It's the 3rd rushing touchdown today for San Francisco. That for 5 for Wilson, his first of the year.
In on the sack fumble by Bosa, giving him great field position and able to march
Yeah, I
right
see.
down,
It's
get it into
skipping
the end
my
zone.
side of this.
He'll be
But
close to
I'm gonna
1,000
skip right
for the
here.
end of
It's
the
not
year.
skipping on
1st
this
and
one.
10.
So I don't know why it's not
Right
skipping.
here
Why
by
it's skipping the
Wilson.
other one. If I'm skipping your, I know you guys can't tell me nothing, but
Jack leading the way. Here comes Wilson.
I mean, it's only a small video
Second
anyway.
down and 2. Wilson
Yeah, it's almost
again.
done
Nice
anyway.
hesitation. Works his way, slings his way outside.
All right.
It's a 1st and 10 with the handoff.
There's only a little one. That was the last
Busting
one actually.
outside,
Right?
chased by Terrell.
That's the one that actually changed everything. So, all right, 1 second.
Now, for financial help, and many pay $10 a month or less for plans
Let me make sure I hit the right one now.
services, care for pre-existing conditions, prescriptions, and more. Get the
Yeah,
peace
that's the
of
one I
mind
want
that comes
here.
from knowing you're
1
covered
second,
by
guys.
quality plans with everything you need to be healthy and stay healthy. Enroll now at getcovered.nj.gov.
There you go. Sorry about that, guys.
Helps you win the night. No matter what, sometimes keeps you.
Okay.
Whether it's your mind.
All right. Basically, what I'm about to do right now is do pressers from the last game. All right. I'm gonna try to catch up to them best I can, but that we about guys both see the pressures. All right. I wanted to do this every night, but for some kind of a pickle. So, but the interview, or the special guest we had here, John V. He was amazing. I thank you so much, John V, for coming on here. We all thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. And you sure dropped a pipe bomb. You sure did. So shout out definitely to John V, and that's why I put those on there. Thanks for the great mind of John V mic drop. So that's why I put that there for John V. Thanks a lot, bud. Thank you, man. And how you follow John V is right there. And of course, you can follow him on the locker room rant. The locker room rant. Follow him on YouTube about that. All right. The locker room rant. My wife actually just subscribed to the channel, so he's a very cool dude. Thanks a lot, John V, man. Thank you, man. Sincerely, man. Thank you. Okay, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, back to our thing.
All right, guys. Injuries from the game. We had Huff had a knee, did not return. Bosa was evaluated for head injury, got cleared, and Tart had an ankle. He returned. Go ahead.
Aside from the obvious, the victory, what do you like most about this game?
I liked almost how we played every play except for about 10 of them, which kind of doesn't sound like the best answer, but I thought our defense played really well in the first half, but we had 3 penalties there on 3rd down that I think they got points on all those, and we're getting off the field. One of them that I think was kind of just unfortunate, part of the league, and then 2 that is totally on us that we got to fix. Offense I thought was really good. And then the 2 drives before our final drive, I think we went 3 and out on both. We just needed to stay on the field and finish them right there. But D came up huge with those 4th down stops, which made us survive it.
We were up by quite a bit going into the 4th quarter. Were you looking ahead at Thursday at all? Were you thinking about taking the starters out of the game, getting them some extra?
Yeah, I paused it for a second, guys. I just want to let you know that I'm going to let this run for about 3 minutes. Sorry. Because I only got a certain amount of time we're here. So I'm pretty sure all the other guys, their pressures are probably smaller than Kyle. Sorry, than Kyle Shanahan's. Kyle Shanahan's battle is 10 minutes long, so I ain't that much time on my hands right now. So I'm gonna play it for at least 3 minutes, and then let them get out what you need to say for the beginning of it. Then go ahead and the other guys. All right. Thank you for your patience.
No, not all. All I was thinking about is last time we were up by 14 versus these guys in the fourth quarter and we lost. So fourth quarter didn't really start to relax till I think we got our second first down there. I think we took about 5 minutes off the clock on that last drive and then felt all right.
Tough quarter touchdown drives with big completions to Ayuk and Samuel. But were those designed to be breakaway like starters right away?
What's that?
Were those two plays designed to go for that long? Did you see that?
They're all designed to go that long. We thought we had a chance to. I mean, they were playing some zones, and we thought if we could hit our guys at the right angle, running through them, they had a chance. And Debo got a big one. Ayuk got a big one. Kittle got one, I think, in the first half down the middle. I messed with Kittle. I thought he should have had a second one in the second half, but he thought a few more people were around him on that. I think Debo ended up getting one after it. But those guys run pretty fearlessly through those zones, and Jimmy's got a quick throw motion, and it was nice to crease him a couple times.
I assume you're a calculator. When you say only 10 plays that you weren't thrilled about, is that a pretty overall very clean performance?
I mean, you're always a little frustrated as a coach. I thought we should have finished him earlier with some of the stuff. And, I hated how we started the game. I thought, we struggled on special teams. I think that was obvious with the turnover there. Didn't seem like we kicked the ball that well, just with our kickoffs and some of our punts. So that was tough with the field position battle and everything. But yeah, I just always want to do better.
A big part of the last month and a half, obviously, been Jimmy's play. What generally have you seen from him just as these games have kind of been stacked up?
Jimmy hasn't been much different to me all year. I think we've gotten better around him throughout the year. I think we've gotten more continuity on the offense. I think we've, with the skill positions and tight ends, I think, they've gotten healthier and been out there more consistently than they were at the beginning of the year. And when you get a string weeks together from a quarterback and some of the guys you're throwing to, I think you usually improve and you just get more consistent. And I think that's what we have struggled with is consistency and guys getting a little better and from health and stuff. And then us just committing to the run a lot better than we did at the beginning of the year and getting more results out of that, to me, helps everybody on offense.
Okay, guys, that was about 3 minutes. The next one for you guys. Give me a second. And of course, next one is Juice. There's Juice next one.
Do you feel like you're playing your best football this season?
Yeah, definitely. I think we're peaking at a good time, and I say that I should preface it with we're definitely not playing as best as we can. There was a lot of things that didn't exactly go our way out there, but we were able to battle back. Not let it phase us early on, and but I do think we're playing some good ball right now, and we're stacking some weeks, and we're feeling good.
With that big play to Ayuk on the slant, I think he false started before. Did you guys know that was going to go for a big play? Was he maybe a little over antsy?
I don't know. I mean, he'd been catching a lot of slants, and we always kind of expect Ayuk to make big plays on that. But I know you'll appreciate this. After the play, Alex Mack goes and totally redeems himself. So I enjoyed that. We always expect BA to make big plays on those slants.
Jimmy's always even keel, but over the last 6 weeks, clearly he's picked up to another level. Have you seen anything with him that's kind of clicked, or is it the same Jimmy as always?
I mean, Jimmy's been stacking weeks this whole year, and we do feel like he's just continually getting better. But I know today there was something different about him. He had this aura about him. I mean, even at breakfast, George and I looked at each other and we're like, Jimmy's ready to go today. And I love to see it from him. It's contagious too, because when we see our head guy like that, fired up and ready to go, it makes everybody else fired up. Yeah, for sure. He's the quarterback. We're gonna go as far as Jimmy takes us, and he does such a good job of being that leader, especially on the offensive side. He's so good at stepping into the huddle, commanding that huddle, get us fired up, but also keeping us calm and being able to direct the offense. He does a great job.
So how do you look at the way you guys started this season? And was there any fear that like at 3-5, like we might not be able to get to a position like this?
I mean, I'd love to say I never thought there was any chance that we wouldn't be where we're at today. But yeah, I mean, when you've played 8 games and you lost 5 of them, it's tough not to waver a little bit. But we did think that we had the team that we do, and we knew it was all out there. There's so many little things that killed us early in the season, things that we feel like we've done a lot better, taking care of the football, getting the football, and we had some close ones that just didn't bounce our way. So those kind of things have flipped on its head. And I mean, we talked about it at the time. For everything that had happened, the same could happen in reverse. And it's been good to get back on the winning side.
I don't expect you to have seen this in real time, but Trent Williams flattened his opponent on your touchdown. I mean, did you catch that out of the corner of your eye? Did you know something like that must have happened because you had good room on that side?
I didn't necessarily see exactly what Trent did. I saw a massive hole. But we've ran that play probably 12 times in the last 2 years. Scored, I think, like 4 touchdowns on it. And it's not a highlight for me, I promise. It's a highlight for Trent Williams and Laken Tomlinson. Those two have absolutely teed off on people every time we run that play. And it's just a testament to them. They're 2 very special blockers, and they can do some really special things that you don't see from a lot of offensive linemen.
We see physicality of this game. The things Kittle does early. When Debo delivers a blow to a guy and knocks his mouthpiece out. The things Bosa does on so many different snaps. How much is that? Does everybody else feed on those physical plays? And how big is that to your guys' turnaround?
Oh, we feed on that big time. I know personally I do. I saw a lot of flexing out there, and that got me hyped today. And it definitely is a trickle down effect to everybody. And I do think that's been that has helped us kind of been the catalyst for our offense. It started with physicality all the way back to that LA Rams game when we were 3-5. It was about running the ball, it was about being physical, and it's trickled down to guys like Debo, Ayuk run after the catch. It's not just blocking; it's being physical with the football too.
The situation where you all are now and having a short week plus having to travel to Tennessee, how important is it to have a quick celebration? What happens in the next 24 hours to turn the page and focus on the time?
Very, very important. I mean, Kyle was pretty blunt with us and said, we're not celebrating tonight. It's time to get ready for Tennessee, and we'll celebrate Thursday night. And hopefully we have a lot to celebrate after that game. And it's nice, this will be one of the first Christmases in 10 years for me that I don't have to go to work. So hopefully we have that to celebrate and a few other things after that big game.
Jimmy, you said Jimmy was locked in at breakfast. This might sound ridiculous, but how could you tell? Was he just eating?
It's just eating the same thing. But it was just his aura. You could just feel it from him.
We see your agility, your change of direction a lot as a blocker as part of the running scheme. What was it like to do that with the ball in your hand?
I love it. I mean, anytime I get the opportunity to touch the football, I can't help but smile. I'm sure you'll see me every time. And when I get up, I'm smiling. And anytime I get that opportunity to get in the end zone, it's an even bigger smile. So I have a lot of fun with that.
Jeff Wilson finally getting healthy is just hitting his stride at this point.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Jeff's been real with himself the past couple of weeks. He's slowly has gotten better, but he knew there was more out there for him. He's such a physical runner, and he can do so much after yards after contact, and he has more speed in him. And I feel like every week he's progressively got better, and he had a really good game today. Yep. Thanks, guys.
You guys want to comment on real quick before I play Debo? But I freaking love Juice. I love Juice. I love his personality and everything. Love Juice. I'm glad he's part of a team. I love Juice. So I've always liked Juice when he first came on here. So all right, I love Juice. All right, here we go. Next one. Debo's next.
Did you know at the time that you knocked the corner's mouthpiece out of that play?
Not really until I seen the replay, and then everybody was going crazy, so I knew something crazy kind of happened.
I mean, obviously, you take a lot of pride in playing the game in a physical nature, but when you see that physicality show itself in that way, does it make you laugh or give you more pride or anything like that?
No, this is kind of the game that I always played. Just to see my team riled up and stuff, it do give you a little confidence boost and a little energy, and then you just go out there and just really try to do it again in all game, because not too many DBs want to be a part of that. Not gonna lie to you.
How has your relationship with Brandon Ayuk developed throughout the weeks and stuff? Because I've noticed that both you and him do a great job of blocking, and more so as you continue to play.
That's just a standard in our room. Wes put a big emphasis, and Kyle put a big emphasis on blocking. And the way we run the ball, it kind of set up all the passing stuff. So we do a great job and take pride in blocking for the backs, because we want them to protect the quarterback whenever he got to throw us the ball. So it play hand in hand.
Just for that pass that you were going to throw to VA, and what happened on that?
It was a little try to get them to think that we was just gonna throw the bubble and kind of get downhill a little bit and try to see where they bite, but they really didn't bite. So that's why I kind of tried to take off like I was running, and then they just played it well and still tried to give BA a shot, but kind of hit the guy in the back.
You go for 7 touchdowns now. When did Kyle come up to you and say, I want to do a hybrid position with you, running back and a wide receiver?
He just came in, and I just seen it in the install, and he knows my mindset when it comes to just playing the game. I'm never gonna shy away from any contact or shy away from anything that they ask me to do. It was just an idea I had came up with. I was just like, let's kind of show a little respect to Wes, and got the throwback vintage shirts for him, and he loved it.
One who loves the physical play, what do you think when you see what Bosa does against doubles and chokeholds?
I can barely hear you.
As one who loves the physical play, what do you think when you see Bosa and what he's able to do against the doubles?
I mean, Bosa is an amazing player. Whether you double, triple team, and he's always gonna find a way to get to the quarterback. And it's just his mindset that he go out there and play, and just, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, he just go out there and get a sack, feel like almost every play.
Sorry, one last question. Just can you describe what the next 24 hours will be like, being that Kyle just said that Kyle Shanahan had said you all are not allowed to celebrate?
We just know what's at stake. We got a game on Thursday. It's a short week. We just got to lock in and continue to build off this game and just continue to play the ball we've been playing.
Is it for sale?
Levi's made it, and I guess it's for sale, not gonna lie.
Hey, Debo. I love that shirt. Love that shirt. All right. Yeah, it's from the movie Friday. Believe me, I watched that plenty of times when it first came out. So, yeah, love the movie Friday. So, all right, guys, next one.
Feeling all right. It's a good win.
How do you feel just after the collision there with Patterson? How you feeling after that one?
I'm feeling okay.
replay they showed on the screen, it looked like you were in a chokehold. Is that relatively common, and how do you even prepare for that?
Can't really prepare for that, but I thought I was gonna maybe get the call there, but guess not.
Flag for that play. Is there any way to avoid that? You know, when that's happening in the moment.
I didn't see it, but you just can't land on them ever. So took one away from the D line, but we'll make it up.
How critical was that start of the second half for Sampson to get a sack and then you come around and get your flip sack fumble and then you know that the ball was out?
I didn't know the ball was out. But yeah, that was huge. Sampson made a big play on the play action, and then I had a nice power rush, and Fred and Sampson ran a good game over there to make him flush out of the pocket. And I ran him down.
You feel like you affected Ryan beyond the sack, and it seems like you guys pressured him a lot. You know,
Yeah, he's really good in the pocket, and he's actually one of the better quarterbacks when it comes to avoiding the rush in the pocket. And whenever you make him move a lot and not let him just sit where he wants to be, it definitely helps the back end.
They ran 5 plays from your 1 yard line and it didn't get into the end zone on any of them. How are you guys able to do that, and how do you kind of feed off of that when you get those stops?
Just everybody did their job. Good knockback in the run game, and I remember one of them. I just penetrated pretty well, and then Eric rubbed off and made a huge play. But yeah, just doing your assignment.
Arden Key got flagged for the pass. I noticed even on a hit, I think either maybe it been a sack or something. You guys kind of raised your hands like this after the play. Was that to kind of signal to the refs, you know, don't call us for a penalty?
Yeah, sometimes you have to make sure of it.
When you guys are 3 and 5, just in hindsight, I know you said all the right things that you believe that you could get back to where you need to be. Now that you seem like you're in a good spot, well, what did it take to rebound from sort of that rough start?
Just sticking with it. I don't think much has changed. I think, like I said before, we've always been confident in this group, and we don't really need to change much. We had some meetings with Kyle throughout the year where we just had to kind of figure out what was going on, and when it came down to it, it was usually us shooting ourselves in the foot. Obviously, there's games where things don't go our way, but if we play sound football and don't turn the ball over, it's usually a good thing for us.
Debo ran into that defensive back and his mouthpiece went flying out. When you see your offense playing with that sort of physicality, does it get you guys on defense also fired up?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely like to see the physicality from our guys. I saw Trent had a good one on Juice's touchdown. But yeah, whenever we see like Ayuk or Debo lower their shoulder and George try and get those extra yards, you could hear the crowd and they get excited for it too. And that's just our style of football.
It's like you guys have been able to rush the passer or rush the quarterback more effectively in recent games, just getting more consistent. Do you have a sense of why you've been able to do that more regularly?
It helps when the whole team is playing complementary football, and when you get a lead, it definitely gives you some opportunities, and we didn't have many of those early in the year, so it was kind of a dry spell for a while when it comes to sacks, but now it's starting to come together.
Success has helped relieve some pressure on you.
Yeah, I mean, everybody. I think Charles coming in helps. I think Jordan Willis is playing really well, and then Arden's another very skilled rusher who's in there, and Eric's doing his thing. Yeah, I think everybody's starting to hit their stride.
Thank you, Nick. We got right here for you guys.
Jimmy, Eastrick said that he and Kittle noticed you at breakfast, and there was a different aura about you. Like, oh, Jimmy Garoppolo's dead. He didn't quite say that, but and there you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, the Falcons are here. All right, now, like, what was the deal? I mean, do you even know what he's talking about? Do you feel different today?
I mean, felt good. Feel good at a lot of games though, but I mean, I don't know. I think I don't know, guys were locked in today. You felt it throughout the week too. Just it was a big game, NFC opponent, playoff picture, and everything like that. It's December football, so we knew what we were in for.
The slant that he took a pretty long way. The play right before he false started. Did you guys know that you were going to get him on that play? Do you think he might have been just really excited to?
Had a good idea. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe he got excited, whatever it was, but he made a hell of a play on that. I thought he was housing it for a second. He does such a good job of running through those catches. It's not an easy thing to do either. Just it was kind of low, and he snagged it and made a nice play on it.
Was it the same play call on 1st and 15 that it was on first? Just run it again.
That's kind of see. Yeah, it was.
December football, like you just mentioned, considering the way you guys started, does it mean more to be in this position, and how do you feel the team has evolved?
I think whenever you get an opportunity to be in the situation we're in, it's not easy. It doesn't happen to every team, but you just got to take advantage when you get the chance. I think guys realize that. I think they've more and more week in and week out, it's become bigger and bigger. And like this Thursday coming up, it'll be a big game for us, just like this one was. And we just got to keep a good mindset right now.
Everything. I mean, are you looking at all the other scores?
You have it in the back of your mind, but yeah, as long as we keep winning, good things will happen.
Kyle kind of told us that he had decided that it's going to be you all the time. It's not going to be two quarterbacks, and even it hadn't really been that since like week 3. But did he tell you this too a couple months ago?
Sort of, I guess. You get a feeling though, just throughout the week. Yeah, our offense has changed a lot since the beginning of the season. Run game, pass game, everything has. But that's what good offenses do. That's what good teams do. You adapt as the season goes. Guys come in and out. Just I don't know. Coaches do a good job of putting us in position, and guys go make plays.
He soft compliments you. No, exactly what that means. But what is that to you? What does that mean?
Well, they're far and few between. Just with not only me, just everybody. That's how Kyle is, though, and you like that in a coach. Pushes you, tries to. We all want to be perfect. We're all trying to be perfect, and when you have a guy pushing you like that, it helps.
Can you talk a little about 2 plays, one specifically where you gave it to Debo, and then Debo became a quarterback, was tossing it out at the end, and then right following after that, you had kind of a slight pass underhand?
Oh yeah. Well, the one to Debo was close. It was close. He showed off his quarterback skills a little bit there, but yeah, it was unfortunate that didn't work. But yeah, then we came back with the slide pass to who was that? Jeff, I think. And yeah, just guys making plays. Like I said before, it's stuff that we haven't done, but whenever coaches, give us new things to experiment with, it's always fun.
What's your coaching point for Debo on that throw?
On the throw? BA could have helped him a little bit, if I'm being honest. But no, I don't know. He looked good. He scrambled a little bit and then made a little play.
You don't want to necessarily be
Can you say it again? Sorry.
As a quarterback, you don't necessarily want to get in the mix physically, but when your guys in front of you are playing volleyball the way that was going on today, how much more does that get you amped up?
Oh, tremendously. It starts with the O-line. They set the tone, but guys were hitting today. I mean, it was physical. You could feel from the defense too. I remember I saw Kwaski have one on Matt Ryan at the goal line. It was just, that's the style of football that we play, and when people try to play that with us, that's what we want. All good? All right, thanks, guys.